Hi, welcome to Rotten Rebel. I'm here with Sandra Solomon Fragrance.
Hi.
And we are back with yet another round of first impression. And this time we will check out 7 of the city exclusives from Labo. And this is going to be exciting because usually you can only find all of the city exclusives available for a limited amount of time every single year. Yeah, if you love Labo or if you are curious on Labo fragrances, especially the city exclusives, make sure you check this one out. So without further ado, let's get to it. And the first one is?
The first one is Cedrat 37 Berlin. The notes are citron, ginger, woodsy notes, ambergris, and musk.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, I do get that citrusy top.
Yes.
And the ginger is quite pronounced to my nose at least.
But I think it also has something soapy in it.
Mm-hmm. Maybe.
Like
Maybe.
citrusy soap.
I kind of like it.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure that this is, well, I am sure that this is not an instant love for me.
No.
And if I would buy it, I'm pretty sure, if I would wear it, I'm pretty sure that this one it would be something that most people would enjoy because it's highly inoffensive.
Yes.
But it's not something that really screams anything extraordinary or anything like that.
I mean, people will think that you smell good, you smell nice, but they won't be like, wow, what is that?
Yeah.
And that's the reaction you want.
Yes, usually.
Yeah.
But yeah, so if we are going to rate this one between 1 to 10, what are you going to give it?
It's definitely not bad, but not groundbreaking, so it's a 5.
5?
Yes.
Wow. Okay. And now that I think about it, it feels like I've sort of encountered this kind of scent in another perfume from another brand. But yeah, I actually, maybe not a 5, but maybe 5.5. It's not bad, it's quite good, but it's not something that blew me away. And I believe that you can find something similar from another brand. So next up we have Gaiac 10, I believe.
And it's Gaiac 10 Tokyo.
So what are the notes?
The notes are musk, Gaiac wood, cedar, and olibanum.
And yeah, you can really feel that musky side, and you can definitely pick up the wood or all the sort of the woody blend to it.
Yeah, and some bacon.
Whoa!
And I know that I smelled that in a couple of fragrances, and I'm wondering if it's the olibanum.
Yeah, and if I could be wrong, but I think that I'm gonna link to our Labo first impressions video. I could be wrong, maybe you guys can find out, but I think you smelled bacon in one of those. So I'm not sure, it would be fun to sort of try and find out what that bacon note is, if it's a note or if it's a mix of notes.
Yeah. Maybe if someone knows what might smell like bacon, put it in the comments.
Yeah, and I think I understand what you mean. It's just that it's not the first thing I think of when but you think of bacon. So I think this one is interesting, but is it going to be something that I think it doesn't blow me away again? No. And I also think that if I would put this one on and walk around my friends or go out clubbing or go out for a drink, I think it would be not hard, but I don't think this is something that is going to get me a lot of compliments. No. I do enjoy, I love musky fragrances, but this one has something, not bacon, but this one has something that sort of pulls it down from being something that I would rank quite high. So if you would give this, if you would rate this from 1 to 10, what are you going to give it?
A 4.
A 4, wow.
Yes. I like to eat bacon. but I don't want to smell like bacon, and I don't want a man to smell like bacon.
Yeah. Did you say 4?
Yeah.
Okay. I think I'm gonna sort of roll with you on this one, so 5 from me. So next up, and I'm probably gonna butcher the name, Mousse de Chene 10, I think.
Yes.
Or no, 30. Yeah, Mousse de Chene 30.
Yeah,
from Amsterdam. Yeah. What are the notes?
And we have oak musk, patchouli, pink pepper, woody notes, West Indian bay, and cinnamon.
Wow. This one is for sure green. You can really pick out the oak moss, and I do get the spicy part. I'm not sure West Indian Bay if I'm familiar with that note, but to me this is green and spicy.
Yes, I agree.
And I'm not the biggest fan, usually I'm not the biggest fan of too green kind of scents. And it's quite rare for me to sort of come across anyone around me who enjoys really, really green scents. Yes. But there's something about it about this one that I think is pretty nice.
I am not the biggest fan of Le Labo in general, but they do have some really nice one, and Santal 33 is one of them that you have that I absolutely love. Yeah. So I really can't stop smelling Le Labo fragrances because I'm hoping to find something like that. But no, I'm not so into this one either.
So rating? 1 to 10?
4.
4, another 4, wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think this one is a cool one, but like I said, this is not going to be something that is mass appealing. And while I do think that this is a beautiful piece of art. This is a beautiful creation.
Yeah.
It's not something that would make me feel, it doesn't make me feel anything special. So I think it's cool, but it doesn't make me feel anything special. So I think maybe 5.5. So yeah, that's not a good rating. But I mean, if you really like green and spicy fragrances, then I highly encourage you to try this one out. Next up we have Vanille 44, and I believe this is one city exclusive from Paris, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So what are the notes?
So we have vanilla, Gaiac wood, incense, mandarin orange, aldehydes, and bergamot.
So this one is interesting. You can really pick up obviously the vanilla.
Yes.
I do get a bit of that woody side.
Yeah.
I don't get that much of the incense, and I also don't pick up a large dose of the aldehydes.
No, I would say this is a vanilla with a spicy woody twist. Vanilla with an edge.
Yeah. I would say this is not just straight up vanilla. It does have some sort of like a woody side, but it's not something that is heavy. It's soft. It's nice. But what I think about when I smell this one, so I think it's a good one. And I mean, if you are a vanilla lover and are prepared to put out the money that you need in order to get this one, then by all means go ahead and get it, because it's a good one. But I keep thinking that there is something else out there that is not going to be a dupe of this, but is going to bring you like fairly close within this scent.
Okay.
There are soft vanillas out there that have like a touch of like a woody side to them. How are you going to rate this one?
It's a little bit better than the other ones, but it's only a 5.
Only a 5?
Yeah.
Okay. And
I'm probably never going to be sponsored by Le Labo.
And I mean, I did let another guy try this one. He is a bit, I guess, traditional when it comes to scents, and he felt that this one was feminine. I don't think that this is particularly leaning in any way. How do you feel about it? Is it unisex?
I think it's unisex, definitely.
And if you end up getting this one, I highly recommend you to do some layering, because it's that kind of scent that is going to be perfect for layering. Yes. Did I give this one a rating? No, I didn't.
No.
I think 6.5 to 7. it's a good one, but I'm not gonna put up the money for this one because I don't feel that it's that unique. Next up we have Citron 28 from Soul. Yes. What are the notes?
The notes are lemon, ginger, jasmine, musk, and cedar.
I mean, again, I pick up pretty much all the notes.
Yes.
And there's something else to it as well. This is another one that I like it, but directly after that initial impression, I also think, do I like it enough to buy it for the sort of a Labo money?
And I do think that it's not a unique fragrance. I have smelled this before. And when I think of the city exclusives, I'm thinking about getting something unique, but this is not unique. This is, I would say, a soapy, citrusy fragrance for mature women.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That you gave it the female label.
Yeah, I do.
But no, I agree with you. I mean, I'm not going to say that I think that there is something that is 100% identical to this one, but there are definitely a lot of fragrances that are going to get you sort of in the near sort of vicinity of this one. So yeah, it wasn't bad.
No.
But again, would I pay the money for this one? No. And I believe you can, if you really spend some time, you can find something that is similar to this one. So how are you going to rate Citron 28?
A 3.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are not going to be sponsored by Labo. That's for sure. But yeah, I'm not sponsored by them either. And even if I would be, I would still give you guys my honest feedback on it. And I think there's something cool about it, but I wouldn't buy it. And if I would buy it, I don't think that there would be a lot of people that would say, wow, you smell so good today. So I am going to give it a 5. Next up we have Musk 25 from LA.
Yes.
In the United States.
Yes.
So what are the notes?
So we have musk, aldehydes, ambergris, lily of the valley, patchouli, rose, vetiver, and cedar.
Okay, wow. Finally, something that I feel is cool. And now when I say cool, it's cool like I might actually buy this one. But not if it's too expensive. And the Labos
I hope you don't buy it, because then we can't hang out.
Wow, really? So I do get, and I apologize guys if you hear all the drilling. They are working on a house nearby, so there's going to be a bit of noise. But I do get the musk, I do get the ambergris. I don't get that much of the floral side of this one. And this is supposed to contain vetiver. And I do pick up a hint of it in the background.
I would say this is soapy green musk. To me.
Yeah. Vetiver, musk, and a bunch of other notes. But primarily I get the vetiver and the musk. Pretty cool. But I feel like I'm sort of repeating myself here. It's pretty cool, but I retract what I said just a minute ago. This is not something that I would buy.
Oh, I'm relieved.
I had better musks. I have better musk in my collection.
Yes, you do.
And I smell better musk than this one. Yeah. How are you going to rate this one?
A 2.
Whoa, okay.
Yes.
The 2, wow. No, this one does not deserve a 2. I think this one is sort of a right in the middle again. This is a 5 to me. It's not a bad one, but it's not the best one either. And well, I believe we have one left.
Yes.
Let's really, I hope that one is going to blow us
Yeah.
away. Next up we have Tabac 28 Miami. Now this is the one that I've really been looking forward to trying out. For 2 years I missed this window where you can try all the city exclusives, and for 2 years I've been looking forward to try Tabac because I love tobacco.
Yeah, and you have talked about it for 2 years.
Yeah.
So I'm glad that we can finish this
Yes,
now. So here we have, this sounds good, tobacco leaf, rum, cedar, Gaiac wood, and cardamom. This can't go wrong.
No. And god damn it, guys, do you have to work on that friggin' house right now? I can't hear my own thoughts. But yeah, I pick up the tobacco. There's definitely a woody side with that cardamom. I'm not too sure I pick up that much of the rum.
No, there is something boozy, but it's not so prominent. But
so to me, this is tobacco with the woody side.
Yes, and this is, as I have mentioned times before, that this is not that sweet kind of tobacco.
Yeah.
This is the tobacco that is more like how it smells when someone is smoking a cigarette.
And I think this one is probably the best one.
Yes.
It was interesting, the same guy I mentioned that thought that the vanilla was feminine really said like, yeah, this one is a good one. It's masculine and nice.
Yeah.
Do you agree?
And yes, and I would say that this is not something that I would wear myself, but I think this is one of the sexy ones.
Whoa.
Yes. So
whoa.
I think I'm gonna give it an 8.
8.
Yeah.
That is good.
That is good.
And I'm a bit surprised because when I sprayed this one on, I wasn't sure myself. I mean, I want to, before I smell a new tobacco fragrance, since I love the scent of tobacco, I automatically just want to love it. And I really wanted to love this one.
Yeah.
But I want my tobaccos, I guess, either downright straight tobacco or tobacco with something sweet like Herod.
Yeah.
But this one feels like it's something right in the middle, and it has that woody side. So I think it's good, but I'm not sure it's a perfect rebel. No, I'm sure it's not a perfect rebel.
No.
But I guess I'm gonna sort of meet you at 8. I think that's a pretty good, fair number. This is a good one if you absolutely love tobacco in all its different sort of shapes and scents, whatever. Then you are most likely going to enjoy this one. I guess the biggest question when it comes to this one is, how much money do you want from me, Labo, for this one? So if it's super, super expensive, then I'm not gonna buy it because I don't feel it's that good.
I would say that you do have one that is in this area.
Mm-hmm.
And
Which
that's
one?
the Labo Vam.
Mm-hmm.
What's the name of it? Tobacco Blaze.
Tobacco Blaze.
Yes,
Okay.
it's the same kind of tobacco in it, I think.
Ah.
So you have that one, and that one is so much better than this one.
Yes, I do agree with you on that one.
Just keep your money and smell of Yucavam.
Yeah, and I think this one though has a more woody side to it. That's what really sort of separates it. But yeah, if you want tobacco, if you really want something that is tobacco heavy, try Tobacco Blaze, for example. But yeah, so both of us gave an 8 to this one, and that rounds up this Labo Citron exclusives first impressions. And now I would love to know which of these, if you tried any of these 7, which one is your favorite. So please do comment below and let me know. I hope you enjoyed this first impression of Labo Citron exclusives. If you did, then I would highly appreciate if you would smash that like, hit that notification bell, subscribe and all of that stuff, and do it on Sandra Solomon Fragrance's channel as well. I'm gonna link to her channel in the description below. Make sure you check her out, sub, and say hello. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Bye.